Henk, since your last album, Lost, you've had a couple of lineup changes within the band. Why did your guitar player leave, and why did your vocalist leave?
Well, the guitar player sort of was jealous, because as far as Elegy's been working, I'm the main guitar player, and I'm doing all the composing and the guitar solos on stage. And the first couple of months he thought it was cool, but after a couple of months he sort of got jealous because he couldn't do that much on stage as I did. So he basically formed his own band and tried to do the same thing as I'm doing right now, and that's playing the main guitar player, and that's the thing he chose for, so that's the reason why he left. And the vocalist is sort of the same story, because after 7 years of cooperating musically and being my best friend, he decided to, from one day up to the other, he phoned the drummer. He didn't phone me, but he phoned Dirk, the drummer. And he told Dirk that he would like to quit the band. And Dirk obviously asked the question why he wanted to do that. And he said, well, I don't have a particular reason, I just want to quit the band. So this was a pretty big shock for us, a pretty big surprise. And I was pretty much depressed, because after 7 years of friendship and musical cooperation, it's strange that somebody leaves like this, without any reasons, without any explanation. So, but why he left is not pretty much clear, but he left, so that's the reason. And the keyboard player was a good friend of his, and he decided just to join Eduard in the northern part of Holland to create a new band. So that's the reason why he left.
Your new vocalist, Ian Parry, he's from England. How did you get in touch with him?
Well, Ian Parry has been living in Holland now for 9 years, so it was no big deal for us to contact him, because it was in the same country. And I got the phone number from Ian by another vocalist, which I asked if he would like to join Elegy, but he was occupied at the moment. He was joining a band called My Brother Jake, so he couldn't, join Elegy. But he told me that he had a good friend, it's called Ian Parry, and he had a phone number. I said, well, if you're going to give him a call, then he's probably going to be able to do an audition. So I did. I phoned him up, we played an audition, I sent him a tape from the old songs, and we went into a rehearsal room, and from the second song on, the vibe was there, the chemistry worked, it clicked, and from that point on we just decided to try to record the Primal Instinct album, acoustics, as quick as possible, to let the fans know that we're still living, and sort of introducing Ian through the old songs, acoustic, with his new voice. And as soon as that was released, we decided to compose right away for the next album, finish it off as soon as possible, and that's what we did. So,
did Ian have much influence on this new album?
Yeah, absolutely. I sort of gave him the complete freedom to feel himself at home, and I said to him, because he's an Englishman and he knows how to write lyrics, that he could take the lyric side of the whole album for his thing. And music-wise, I gave him some freedom too, because he's sort of a composer. He's made some solo albums, so I told him if he would have any ideas or any songs ready, just let me hear them, and I'm going to arrange them into Elegy songs and make them heavy and get all the things done. And we gave him this opportunity, and you can hear it on the album. There's a couple of songs from Ian which I arranged, and a couple of songs of mine which are all sung and lyric-wise made by Ian. So he's got a pretty big influence, yeah. And I like to cooperate with him, and we're going to stick together for the next 10 years. That's something I'm pretty much sure about. So.
When you listen to the album, are you happy that your previous vocalist left the band?
I wasn't happy at the time, because we were just in a negotiation for the new record deal with Modern Music, and Eduard decided to leave. So I pretty much was afraid that we were going to lose the deal too, because it's not always pretty strange for a company to sign a band who's falling apart. But after 3 weeks, the company phoned back and told me, like, hey Henk, we still believe very much in the music, so we want to sign a deal anyway, and just try to find a new vocalist. So and in the end, if I look at the whole story right now, with the new album, with Ian, nice cooperation and all the positive things that are happening, I'm pretty much satisfied that it happened. But at the time I wasn't happy, but right about now I'm sort of more than happy. So.